Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the exciting, limiting, and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, the one and only master propaganda hero, like defender of the fatherland, off you to 1v1 on Faymonville Approach, which, as the name hints, is an approach towards Faymonville. Big surprise. In the northwest stands Havoc, fighting for the German army, Deutschland. Here with the 15th Panzer Grenadier Division with bikes and half-tracks on the way there, ready for a mechanized assault there on Calyon right off the bat. Calyon here, of course, with the Americans' freedom, democracy, liberty. Here with the US 45th Infantry Division, we got him with scouts and riflemen as mentioned. So we're off for the races here on Faymonville Approach. Big thanks as always to my patron supporters, the continued generous and heroic support of the Propagandacast keeps making all these wonderful videos possible. And a big thanks to those who keep commenting and liking them, helps out immensely with the YouTube algorithms and keeps the cat from biting my fingers off. Which is also very appreciated. I really like having fingers, you know. I love it. Panzer Pioneer here for Havoc, more of those hardened German assault engineers there on the way. Oh. They rarely ever get really portrayed like that in their games. The closest we ever had was probably the Sturmpioniere. Anyways, after moving forward here, wired out here, looking to fortify the position here. And of course, he's wiring off also this angle because his opponents might like to move up. He may still try and stick to that little bit of sandbagging in here. So, have a course here, being thorough. And thorough saves lives. Bravo squad number 3 on the way, or 2 on the way for Calyon. Half going here for the punch. Right from there, got here finding a back and forth between the two sides here. Guns blazing. Panzer Pioneer quickly popping down the half track. Further south here, Scouts has the bike. Half track slightly falling back. Further back here, we got the Rifle Squad number 2 there, setting out for Calyon. Freedom, democracy, liberty. And up north here, we also got Calyon pretty much just grabbed most of the map there with no real opposition there. As Havoc, of course, is now deeply entrenched in the south there, fighting left and right for a very small patch of land, while Calyon's just getting the rest of the map. We also got the grenade upgrade on the way here, besieging the building here. Typical to see Americans, if they go for rival, also get grenades pretty early on, so they have a chance of dealing, like, you know, heavy damage to the light vehicles. So, thumbs up that Calyon, of course, as a response, but also, of course, for showing it to the dear viewers, so, you know, they have a better idea of how to handle it. Got Havoc there with an assault grenadier rush. Definitely becoming more popular again with some DAK players rush them out. They seem to sort of like, you know, weave in and out of the DAK players' consciousness as they sort of like, you know, oh, these are great, then people count them like, oh, these aren't great, then forget about them, and you get back to this point again. Scouts moving about here. Third Rifle Squad there for Calyon. Pushing forwards here, half to being fixed up. Panzer Pioneer hard at work. Come on, Fritz. Mach schnell, Mr. Wilder. There you go, Rifleman getting shot at, quickly falling back, of course, with all the barbed wire. They can't easily take cover here from all of Havoc's guns there, so, again, Havoc here having a bit of a tactical win courtesy of that. Of course, he could also wipe this off when he had the time, but, you know, that wire is expensive. Not in-game, at least. It's free. So there you go. Assault groups moving forward to the half-track here. Havoc getting rid of that assault here. MD-34 team pulling up here. Calyon's men, though, are dying out in the droves here, getting gunned down by the Germans. Sad trumpets playing in the background as they get absolutely guarded. Anyways, almost got the Rifle Squad here. Can Havoc get it? Can he inflict the terminal havoc on Calyon's riflemen? No. One man there with buns of steel escapes the torrential MP45 there from the assault grenadiers. A true hero of America. Though he's going to have a hard time sitting down for the next couple of months. Laying down some mines here, though. Thumbs up, the Schützenminus 44. And we got the MG34 here on the way. Back here, reinforcement. Got the Infantry Support Center on the way there for Calyon. In fact, it's almost done. Bringing the machine a bit more towards the center. And some sandbags around the center. There's Scouts engaging the 250 half-track. Further up north, Scout pushing for the northern field point. Scouts getting mauled, routed. Riflemen rolling ahead here, and there go MD-34 firing away. Of course, it needs to be mindful, you know, the Calyon doesn't go for a mortar for some to counter that. That could get a bit awkward there for Havoc and his machine gun team. But round to the cutoff point here. Got the Captain though backing up the Calyon's glorious freedom-loving infantrymen. Got the Mark II frag grenade here, Valsport flank up behind here. 250 half-track veterans one. And we also got Calyon right up here hitting the fuel pond right outside Havoc's base there. Take advantage of Havoc's focusing heavily on the center-south to exploit the blind spots there. So well played by Calyon. But we got an infantry for getting more active, very good. Of course, this means now its flank is exposed here. And Havoc just doesn't quite have enough. They actually got lucky and that unit got suppressed. So thumbs up there to Havoc. And his luck. Oh, didn't get turned to the point neutral half-track rushed in. Then we can see just Calyon is completely scattered there. Calyon following up with a motor pool. Typical pick here was the DAK. Could indicate maybe we might be seeing armored here out of Calyon and get the veterans you want, maybe even rush it out faster. Meanwhile, Havoc's got the fast support elements upgrade on the way there. Flak feelings, Pack 38s. Far south, Panzer Pioneer are busy. No sonar upgrades for them yet. No flamethrowers. Minesweeper kits or grenade launchers. There you go. Calyon does go for armament. And, oh, mine hit there for the scouts, but yeah, picks both the veterans' run ability and the rapid production to get to safe for some rush out of Greyhound really fast here versus Havoc. Havoc meanwhile's got the flak feeling half-track on the way.
Yes, sir.
Note the Germans would mount the flak feeling anti-aircraft gun on a variety of light vehicles, including just the Blitz, other trucks, and other various half-tracks as well. So, little fun fact there. Rather than they're falling back here, Greyhound almost done here for Calyon, freedom, democracy, and liberty.
Our munitions point is being neutralized by the enemy.
Striking up north here, we got so far time lead here for Calyon Havoc for now, and we got the Pack 38 Havoc clearly expecting a light vehicle, again due to in part just being meta. Like its other half-track, it's going to be a Greyhound DAK Calyon. Of course, it is a Greyhound, and of course, when he sees it, he's going to know A, his opponent's going to arm it because he can see it's Veterans 1. Because you can only get that Veterans 1 if you go for armor and pick that ability. So, already here, I mean, Havoc's going to be provided with a lot of crucial information which will likely decide a lot of his mid to late game decision making. As of course, once he sees the Greyhound, that also means that for somebody somewhat aware of the possibility of Scots, they're less popular against DAK, but more crucially, the EC8 is something that will weigh heavily upon Havoc's strategic decision making, as he has to take the potential of a lot of EC8s into mind, but also potentially might just go for War Machine and start churning out like infinite light vehicles. So Havoc definitely has already here several things to keep in mind there, as just Calyon just, goes all in for democracy. Bring in some engineers, thumbs up, definitely them to repair stuff. There you go, Pack 30 engaging. So what will Havoc pick? I mean, it could be espionage for the incendiary rounds of the Pack 38. Could be Italian infantry for tower mines. Could be armored support for the loiter. That's just some of the more generalist choices that could help against both, swarm of light vehicles, but also against, EC8s. So, it will be interesting to see what exactly Havoc ends up picking. But for now, can keep up pressure on the fuel points again, looking to just starve Havoc of resources. Most crucially, of course, fuel.
Enemy forces hold all victory points, Commandant.
Another Pack 38 there on the way. Grabbing that southern munitions point. Second Pack 38 there, 1/3 of the way done. So Havoc, of course, having seen armored, is definitely concerned. Trying to, I think, show up against both possibilities, just a lot of light vehicles, but also, potentially just some kind of, EC8 rush there out of Calyon. We'll cross up and see what Calyon follows up with next. More Greyhounds, BARs, both I'd say are very strong options in a way there. But certainly more Greyhounds would lean more directly into the battle group. And so of course the double Greyhounds, they will struggle a bit more unless Calyon is a bit clever there and sort of smart about how he engages. Got the bike rushing north again, trying to defend that northern field point. Again, the constant pressure from Calyon on Havoc's resources is quite impressive. There you go, catching the 250 after the assault grenadiers. Come on, Bob, step on it. I've got some krauts to end with my gun. You see, oh, self-charging the MG-34, and it gets stuck because they still haven't fixed that bug. After, I don't know, I think it's... I'd like to be close to 2 years. But yeah. Fun fact there. Anyways, Recruiter gets it out of there. Black filling withdrawing. Troop reinforcing healing here. Anti-tank ready just in case Havoc throws a curveball in and catches Calyon off guard with something he's not always ready to deal with. Or at least his Greyhound can't deal with. But what will be next for Calyon? Will it be more light vehicles? Will he take up? Will he go for bars? Will he go to the local bar for a drink? Who knows? Meanwhile, Havoc there with his 2 assault grenadiers, in fact, out there. Certainly giving Havoc a much stronger offensive element. That many assault grenadiers. A lot of MP40s. A lot of grenades. A lot of Deutschland. Greyhound there being played fairly cautiously and captain down. Minor blow there to Calyon. Small win there for Havoc.
Territory sector lost.
Further southeast Scots poking in there. Again, Calyon back to just hitting Havoc's fuel supplies. But the flak feeling and the MD-34 is definitely making it a bit tough here for Calyon to move out stuff freely. And the double packs obviously present a bit of a threat to the Greyhound. Scout's about to get hosed there, out of existence, but looks like Calyon is very narrowly able to avoid annihilation there, but really close call.
The enemy has taken a
Got the packs on the hunt here. Calyon floating a fair bit of resources. Might plan that tank depot then. We'll have to see. Up north, Routwood right here in the face of the 250 half-techs and the flak feeling. Heavy automatic fire there, routing the GIs. And the southeast scout space where they're going to get the MD-34 here. Wipes the crew. But Panzer Pioneer, they are quick to recruit. Anti-tank and shoots and misses the flak feeling there.
Proximity alarm near our munitions point.
And we got BARs there for Calyon, the Browning automatic rifle, a World War I vintage weapon, though it came rather at the end of it. A more fun fact is some troops at the onset of World War II actually still had the version from World War I, which, as a fun fact, only had automatic fire and then slow automatic fire. They didn't actually get the ability to fire semi-automatic at all.
Our territory is in enemy hands.
Of course, as the War went on, they would get more updated versions, but, you know. Certainly highlights some fun little quirks there. Scouts in trouble. Scouts wrapping around to the centre, big out the back, firing away there.
A victory point is being taken.
Anti-tank gun, I feel like, is rather precariously positioned here. He needs to be knocked out if he's not careful. Meanwhile, Havoc's almost got that Panzer commander ready. And Calyon, meanwhile, just isn't taking up there. Of course, BRs, they're obviously draining resources a bit here. Grand moving in, supporting the Ralph squad here. 250 being hit here. Pack 30 coming up as well here. Good use by the Calyon Hill terrain here. Assuming possibly that his opponent's already got the Pack 30s around here. He's trying to make use of the these trees for some and other ways, like just block incoming fire. So, thumbs up to Calyon. Ralph squads here both hit the same mine, suppressing 2 squads and causing quite a few casualties. Well done. Good luck there for Havoc against Calyon. Meanwhile, Calyon actually going for the Chaffee. He was starting to look like he's going to go for the EC8, but no. Let's take for it. He goes for the Chaffee. The M24 Chaffee light tank and grenade on the MD-34 team this time, though, is narrowly avoided. We got counter rounds here. They need to be careful there with the Pack 38s. Havoc, though, still no battle group, kind of comfortable, and there we go. M24 Chaffee, a light tank on the way very late in the war. Would find itself relatively quickly replaced by the M41 Bullwalker. Oh, Bulldog. Bullwalker. Walker Bulldog. There we go. I don't know why my brain just kind of conflated those as horribly as it did. I sincerely apologise, but yeah, that would be replaced by that. Sort of reasonably shortly after the war. Fun fact there. Maybe it was like an anti-aircraft version of the Chaffee, which did not see any service in the war, but would, I think, see service in the Korean War, if I remember correctly. And saying they're engaging the Grey, or the bike there, completely whiffing. Greyhound there again, sticking to the terrain. Again, I like the way that just Calyon is very aware of the possible ways that Havoc could use the anti-tank gun, so imagine that roughly he's able to more effectively again use terrain there, go down. Now, of course, he's got the rifle spot in the packs. He can then get aggressive with his Greyhound. Panzer Pioneer's wiped. Greyhound there, a little limited by, well, stone wall there. Grenades being chucked all over the place at 250 after down. Havoc's about to lose his second punch score and dropping a Flammenwerfer. Oh boy, Chaffee going for the flak feeling. Didn't grab the flamethrower, just ran. Grey not supporting it. Chaffee's going on his own here against the flak feeling half track. This is going to be devastating here for Havoc if he loses that on top of all the other things he lost. But no, Calyon's Chaffee there is getting shredded here and hit by the pack feeder and goes down. Grey moving in, trying to finish it off here. This could be Calyon throwing good after bad here, if he's not careful. And he does get the flak feeling great, but if he doesn't, it's going to really hurt him. Panther on the way there for Havoc meanwhile, and gets it, gaining an ace Greyhound. And takes a shot, but courtesy of veteran defeat, it survives with 2 points of health left. Of course, the Vetchi fleet and with the armored skirts upgrade, it can take like a fair amount of damage there. It's like almost got the health of like an upgraded Panzer III, basically. We're talking about roughly 100 points there. War rifle meanwhile there for Calyon. Panzer III right on the corner here for Havoc.
Panzer III is awaiting orders.
Got War Machine there for Calyon, though. We'll have to see if he sticks to it with the rubble of the Panzer III, or if he decides to tech up. I like Panzer III rolling ahead here. Rob squad advancing as well here. He's in a wee bit of trouble. Pack Freddy there being hauled off with the 250 half-deck. Thumbs up to Havoc, making good use of the towing ability there.
Victory point under enemy control.
264 performance 46. Big gap there. More Panzer Pioneer there for Havoc, as he desperately does need them to repair his Panzer III and any other light vehicles. And of course, Calyon needs his Greyhound fixed up. That thing's just like, you know, looking like it's about to explode any moment now. Sarge, can I leave the Greyhound? No. Please? No. Getting a headache from all this smoke. Then stop breathing it in. I can't. And just stop breathing. Good shot there on from the entertaining, and the Panzer III almost taken out there entirely. Havoc's definitely getting his nose remodeled here by Calyon's armored fists at the moment. The base here, reinforcement healing. Greyhound finally receiving some repairs there. And Eugene finally allowed to breathe again shortly. So what will be next here out of Calyon? Tank depot, maybe? No, it's an anti-tank and more. Not a too surprising response, considering, like, you know, Havoc's got one Panther III out there. Certainly not impossible to imagine. He might go for more down the road, so making sure you have the counters ready is, I think, a very smart move there by Calyon. Cancels it. Perhaps he's going to go for the tank depot at all. Calyon decides to risk it after all. Quiet.
We're listening.
We have a new ability. Ability unlocked and available.
And there you go in the end. Havoc does commit to espionage, allowing to salvage vehicles for guns. Get his incendiary rounds there, and of course improved anti-tank grenades. Could certainly get his assault grenades, the Sturmgewehr, as he wants to. In some cases. The ace granting Norfolk's rise to the machine is thinking about setting up shop there. In the center there, Havoc about to be attacked by Calyon. The assault goes in, anti-tank guns, riflemen all marching forwards democratically.
We're losing grasp of a munitions point.
Great shot there, down to half health over in that Panther 3, anti-tank in there, veterans one. Even popped the armor piercing rounds ability. 2 thumbs up there to Calyon. Actually remember that ability exists. It's impressive. Another great shot there.
Point is being neutralized.
Grenade assaults there, dodged.
The enemy have claimed our sector.
Sword grenades in trouble getting focused down pretty aggressively. Got riflemen with bars, unleashing hell here.
Points available.
There you go, assault grenades right. It could see a wipe here, and down they go. Dropping the flamethrower there. Big win. We got another Panther 4 that called in here by Havoc, meaning of course also more assault grenades. Thumbs up, grenades being chucked. Calyon's really got the control now, and he's got a big lead here over Havoc in terms of victory points. We got 446 versus 171. That is quite the game. The Panther Pioneers almost getting wiped as well. In fact, they get wiped. Losses for Havoc are quite staggering. Calyon really just getting the boot in against Havoc and the German army. Armored column striking north. It's going to try to push back Calyon as much as possible. The infantry then follows up. Assault grenades there, possibly wandering them as you try and look for abandoned Sturmgewehrs in the flaming wreckage. You go look for some Sturmgewehr. Now you do. I don't want to stick my hands into that. It's on fire, you know. And I've got very sensitive hands. Your bicycle repairman from Baden-Baden, Fritz. Your hand is about as sensitive as sandpaper. Get going. Anyway, Scarlet Arm salvaging it. And there you go, easy out here for Calyon. The armored fist of democracy is here. We further rearrange Havoc's face. Got the packs blasting easy, withdrawing, anti-tank and laying in. Meanwhile, Brad Pitt is just ignoring all the shots. Got the soldiers with a mix of Sturmgewehrs and MP40s here. But they've limited support that they're going to have to withdraw. And we got Havoc with another Panther Pioneer squad ready. And there you go. Calyon and crew continue to do great work here, keeping Havoc's Panthers at bay for now. 174 and 46. Havoc really should be doing more in the north. It feels like he's completely forgotten that the north is actually like a part of the map and not just part of his imagination. Got the veteran grenades. There we go. Grenade off here from Calyon. Grenade going in cannons around here, unleashing hell, shredding the assault grenadiers and pulping them. Like also force back, and there you go, good shot from the Pack 38 there.
Commandant, the enemy holds all victory points.
79, 76 versus 446.
We are being pushed back. Only 75 points remain.
70 points left. 67. 65. Like we're doing. There we go. Another fight heating up in the center. EC8 with anti-tank and support here, leaning up against the Panthers once more.
Points available.
Already got the elite Panthers there getting hammered here quite a bit. But we see a counter-tank crew there in a bit of hot water. Assault grenades lay loose alongside Panther 4. See, almost got the gun crew there. Wiping it. Small win there for Havoc. Even better if we can destroy it. But even if he doesn't, like, at least getting down to like veterancy naught again is a small win here for Havoc, though pretty minute overall. And before they're taking damage from the anti-tank gun. hit there, but nothing significant, particularly since he does have self-repairs and the other upgrades, meaning his Panther 4 is fairly spongy.
Let's see what you're made.
North here, though, bike being hunted down by the Greyhound. 55 is 432. Havoc's managed to halt the bleed, but let's just say things are hanging a bit on the edge there for him. So what will Havoc go for next? More Panzers of the 3 kind or the 4 kind? We'll try and hold out for a Tiger tank now. As for Calyon, I mean, he's pretty close to another EC. There we go. Second EC on the way. Calyon just slamming that Sherman button with a picture of Brad Pitt on it.
Proximity alarm near our munitions point.
And there you go, EC almost knocked out there, but does survive for the power of democracy and Brad Pitt's charming smile. Havoc meanwhile more Panther 3s and more Panther Kampf Wagen 3. North of Rout's going to be in trouble. Again trying to defend the northern points here. Halt the bleed once more. Got that second easy out. Second easy out. First one still being repaired here. Panzers moving forward, Raven withdrawing here, scattering for the advancing tide of steel there out of Havoc's Panzerwaffe. Heading northwards with the Panzers, catching the Rout Squad here in a pretty compromised position, forcing withdrawal here as well. You see it, they're striking back.
We have vehicles available in reserve.
Got the southern point being defended by one lone MD-34 crew here under Havoc's command.
Unspooling wire. Gloves on.
Second Panther ready. Havoc not doing much more with his battle group. Seems like he's content with what he got out of it. You see it's being fixed up. We got 47 to 412. 411. There you go. Panther strike up north. More anti-tank here for Calyon. Bring up more guns to halt the German armored threat. We got the Sturmgewehr assault grenadiers, then some of the half-track as well there. Clearly lining up for some bigger engagement potentially. Calyon continues to very slowly bleed victory points here, but still has quite a long way to go before it's like significantly threatened here by Havoc, if anything. The South Grenadier hunting down a few isolated targets. And in the center there, Panzer's getting snapped into tank guns as American troops to the center. We got, there we go, striking in here. Quick response here by Havoc, though Calion's hanging on, but there we go. Mine set off here, nice mining there by Havoc, thumbs up. Calyon not sweeping the area then, in fact lacking mines, was proved to be pretty big here for Havoc, 2 thumbs up. Definitely a bit of a thumbs down here to Calyon for like not getting some minesweepers going, honestly. But good work there by Havoc. So that really inflicted a blow there, and Calyon what losing an entire EC8 tank here without really inflicting like any similar loss here upon Havoc. So definitely puts Calyon perhaps in a bit more of an awkward spot there. Of course, he does have the resources to go for one in the near future, but until then, I mean, Havoc could try and like push harder, though fortunately for Calyon, Havoc seems to be a bit more comfortable just sitting back for now, despite having now a significant armored advantage.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
With a fair bit of infantry backing it all up. Wrecking the wreckage. Want that. Could salvage that bike if he wanted to, but I guess he doesn't. Up north here. Half-track getting grenaded. Got grenade assault here on the right and forcing him back. EC striking Grant, getting the half-track. Stinging blow there to Havoc. Democracy strikes again.
No communication from our Panzer 3.
And got a Panther 3 here. Calyon there, blocking the tanks from the up to support in the north here. Costing Havoc there one of his precious Panzers.
Panzer 4 is ready for orders.
But Havoc, not to be put down here, calls in another Panther 4 and gets even more Assault Grenadiers, even more Sturmgrenadiere. Up north there, soldiers going to push back with the Grand and the ECA. Guns galore, unleashing an orchestra of bullets. We got 47 versus 83. Calyon's still the leader of Havoc, but again, it's starting to slip more actually now here. Got the anti-tanks lining up here. Good shot in there. Ooh, whiffs. That's a bit awkward there for Calyon. North here, linking up moving forwards on northern Victor Bomb. We got 42 points there for Havoc. 41. The clock is ticking. It's not ticking towards lunch. Panzer's withdrawing here as the EC8 continue to lay down heavy fire. Down course with a fresh second EC8, of course, once more represents a more serious threat here. South, obviously, that's been kind of forgotten here. It's a bit now like how the North is being the main focus. The South just kind of vanishes into the history books. Like a lost continent or something. Only talked about in hushed tones. Calyon really should send someone down south. Havoc could like even do more in the south as well there, but both players are right now so heavily focused on the north there. Actually, never mind. Looks like Calyon does wake up a bit here, sensing the rifle squad to do a bit of work in the south there, at least. Thumbs up. Very good to see there. 34 versus 383. There you go, Panther 4 getting slammed here with the giant tanks. Gaining Magic 2 in the process, though, definitely isn't all that. And in the south here, mine. Again, Calyon's like a Minesweepers is definitely proven to be Havoc's win. Can you believe those Americans, Dieter? What's he doing now? So just walking over mines, not even buzzing with Minesweepers. So silly Americans? Yeah. 34 to 371. Compared to, I don't even think I've seen Calyon actually done any mines. But even in spite of that, I mean, Havoc makes sure to have a mine throughout just in case, so thumbs up to that. Got the soldiers busy here.
Commandant, proximity alarm near our victory point.
Almost got a triple cap going here versus Calyon. Thumbs up to Havoc there.
Victory point under enemy control.
This is definitely good to see for him, but we can see they're counting those quick to try and shut that down. Got the DC there in need of repairs. The engine is definitely putting out a lot of smoke. Soldiers leaving the rifle there quite well gone. But in the end they have to fall back due to the arrival of more rifle and of course the grenades.
Off-map batteries are on standby to fire on threatened sectors.
Ooh, actually picked something of the faster mobility. Got one EC fixed up. Honestly, might always be an idea for Calyon, obviously, to consider another engineer squad just to help repair his tanks faster. North here, Panzer's being repaired, upgraded. 34 versus 333. I mean, Calyon still enjoys a big lead over Havoc, but at least it's not quite as big as it used to be. And force letting loose Greyhounds and Tankans easy moving in. It's a big push. He almost got the MG-34 team and got it. Sting and blow. Anti-tanks lining up. Pack Fed is also up to cover here. And Greyhound there taking a bit of an uncomfortable hit here, but being better thin all that upgraded. It's not that threatening either. As long as it does withdraw in time. Panther 4 they're gaining veterans to 1. Havoc's got a fairly veteran Panther force there. Ambulance there for Havoc, thumbs up. Assault Grenadiers roaming the southern half of the map here.
Confirming
Panther going at it, getting hammered here with the two anti-tank gun, suffering an immense amount of damage, but Havoc is able to salvage it. Victory points taking out here. Another easy hit there for Calyon. I feel like Calyon there continues to suffer a bit from tunnel vision at times here, losing sight of the bigger battle here. Definitely so is Havoc. By the way, that is the third easy hit. 50 cal there's also being added as an upgrade to it. Thumbs up to Calyon. There goes assault in the center. Rifle striking force. Backed up with the two easy hits. Guns blazing. Buildings collapsing. Incendiary rounds though, lighting up the easy hits from the inside. Anti-tank is lying up again, flanked by the Panther forces. They have to reposition and hope they don't get like hunted down by the Panzers. Fortunately for Calyon, that does not happen, and instead Havoc respectfully backs off there. Guns blazing there. Could again extend a bit into the south. He's hit the southern victory point. Panther force being hit by the anti-tank guns. Easy there, moving about pretty awkwardly there. Head-on attack here. Guns blazing. Chaps exploding. Rifle getting utterly annihilated. Heavy losses there for Calyon. The assault did not work out too well. I mean, he was pretty much just attacking. It's like where Havoc's got every gun pointing, which is a great way to suffer heavy casualties. Unless you got a lot of smoke, which is something you might notice Calyon did not have, despite having some users that could deploy the smoke. So, tactics, I feel like this was Calyon being, I think, very optimistic about what Havoc was actually able to deliver in terms of damage. And, you know, he got punished rightfully for it. Like, he just, I think, gone for a more broader attack here. Maybe use some smoke as well there. I think it would have been a bit harder here for Havoc. He could also push at the same time towards the south side here. We got Havoc here, laying down more mines. Thumbs up. I mean, Calyon continues just to refuse to believe in minesweepers.
A battle group ability has been made available.
Orders, crew.
Need to get that Sherman EC8 fixed there. Panther force on forts, anti-tanks lining up. Guns blazing. Soldiers charging in there on their own with that limited support. They're a bit risky, honestly, for Havoc south side there. Rival squad pushing back the punch pin and then onto the mine. Big old grenade assault ends up doing, well, bugger all. And there you go, wipe the assault grenadiers. Even just with 2 squads now. He still has his tanks and anti-tank guns, but like if Havoc just keeps pulling down here, like a good flank through here, all 3 could like theoretically catch Havoc off guard if he's not careful. And if he outmaneuvers those Pack 38s, that could get very uncomfortable there for Havoc very fast. Push towards the southern point here. Panzers on the move. Would he be in fact seeing a flank here? Oh dear, oh dear. Catching Havoc, actually scattered out. There's tanks. Oh, and I had one way too close to the front line, allowing the anti-tanks to snipe it there. Now the anti-tanks dropped out responding, but it might be too late. You've also got the Amnet in trouble here. And Calyon here having more discipline than the average American, just not immediately targeted down as the first target there. Truly showing himself as one of the elite. And with that, Havoc surrenders as his entire armored force, their guts completely, well, gutted alongside his anti-tank guns. Big win there in the end. Good back and forth there. And then there was definitely some issues here and there from both sides, getting a bit too focused on one side. I think Calyon had a bit of oversight. They focused on who could have pushed Havoc maybe out of the fight soon. And similarly, you had Havoc and had a bit of oversight that he might also not been bled out as nearly as fast. It was also time to think a bit too passive. Should have tried to look at more fights like catch Calyon a bit more awkwardly positioned. He definitely got, I think, too passive, which benefited the American player. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. You'll learn something from it. This is Imperial Ancient. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye, everyone.